Steve Elliott then, probably Chesterfield at home. Steve, how much can Saturday's win just do for confidence and belief around the place?
Yeah, I think we needed it. I think if you look at this year, it's not been great performance-wise or results-wise. So we needed that performance. There's a real sense of belief and a great spirit in the dressing room before and after the game. So hopefully that will lead into Tuesday night's game against Chesterfield.
Because you need it for that. They're top of the table.
Yeah, exactly. They've obviously had a great season, top of the league for a reason. Very good team, very good players. I know a few of them. I know the assistant Liam plays with them at Blackpool, so I know exactly what they're about and how they like to work. It'll be very professional, organised, and it's going to be a very, very tough game for us.
And fair to say, earlier on in the season, they were probably the best of the teams that you faced early on. Yeah, they hit the ground running, didn't they?
Yeah, it's fair to say that they were the best team we played. Yeah, especially when Gary Roberts was fit and he was making them tick along, and I think he's back now. So yeah, it's going to be extremely difficult. But if we play with the same commitment and passion that we showed on Saturday, then hopefully we can put in a good performance and get a result.
And personally for you, how pleasing was your performance at the back?
Yeah, I was pleased with it. In a funny sort of way, they're the games I enjoy. Scrappy, up against big, tough, willing centre forwards. Where it's a bit of a battle. So sometimes you come out on top, sometimes you don't. But it's games I enjoy, and I like to dig in. And it was good that we got the result and showed some great resilience.
Is it sometimes easier if there is that constant battle rather than if there's sort of a battle of concentration, perhaps?
Well, I mean, in them situations, you've got to keep your concentration even more. The ball's coming in your box, the pressure's on, the wind was against us, and they were piling the pressure on, and you've got to be on your guard for the whole 45 minutes, really. So, we broke away a few times and maybe could have got something that made it a bit comfortable for us, but want to be, so we had to dig in and get that result.
And even more impressive, considering the young faces in the back line alongside you.
Yeah, I thought Mitch came in first game. He's not normally a right back. I don't know if he's played there a lot, but he's a centre half. But I thought he did very well. He was aggressive, strong. He had good distribution. So yeah, he came in and played well. He settled right in. He's a good lad, and hopefully he'll get a few more appearances for us.
Talking to Scott Brown the other day, and obviously he's not happy about the number of clean sheets this season. Do you as a defender feel that quite as keenly as him as a goalkeeper?
Yeah, I mean, you want to keep clean sheets, but at the end of the day, if you're winning games 2-1, you're going to be up there, and you're winning football matches. That's what it's about. But yeah, obviously for a keeper, it's important that he keeps his clean sheet, and us as a back four. But I think the first priority is to win the games and get points on the board. I think if you start with a clean sheet, you got a point. So it's a big factor, but we just need to win games at the moment. So however they come, I'll be pleased with that.
Thank you. Good luck.
Cheers.
Steve, you played 500-600 games in your career, but have you ever won as many headers in a game as that?
No, yeah. Well, speaking before, there's been a few games like that, yeah, where it's just been a constant bombardment. I've had a few down South End like that as well. Yeah, I mean, I've just got an ice pack in the shape of my head in my freezer constantly at home. So yeah, it was a tough game, but one I enjoyed, to be fair.
Yeah, you obviously played against Roski in the past, but first time since he left Cheltenham, and he's an awkward player to play against, and he's big, strong. He also runs around a lot, and he sort of pops up all over the place, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah. I know exactly what he was about, Chris. I played against him when he was at Rovers, Torquay, and this was his first time back. So we knew what Chris is about. He's big, like I say, strong. He's quick. He's enthusiastic, and he likes to get on the end of things. But we tried to play as high as we possibly could, and try and make them play the long ball where we felt we were strong. So I think the tactics worked well, and I think both the strikers were reasonably quiet, to be fair, Saturday. So it was a good all-round performance.
Yeah, the manager said that Ashley Vincent's a popular player in the squad, and was everyone in the changing room really pleased for him, because it's been a frustrating time for him, hasn't it, up until now?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the game long enough where players are frozen out the team and their attitude sinks and their heads go down, and they're not too bothered. They don't train as hard as they can do, but Ash might have thought he was out there on his own doing all the running, all the laps, and all his extra little bits in the chucking down rain and the freezing cold. But the lads noticed that, and his attitude's been spot on. a great lad as well. I mean, like I say, his attitude was spot on. He's never moaned once about it all, and he's come back in the team and got his rewards, which is any example to a young lad coming through. If you're in and out of the team, then you want to look at someone like Ashley Vincent.
Yeah. I spoke to you after the York game, and you said that you might not, you've sort of accepted that you might not be in the team every week, but if you keep defending like that as a team and you keep playing like that, it's going to be difficult for the managers to leave you out now, isn't it, between now and the end of the season?
Yeah, well, I'll be very happy if teams keep sticking it up there and putting it on my head, of course, but it's going to be a totally different game Tuesday night. I think Chesterfield will get it down and pass it around and pop it around, so it's going to be a different challenge, but yeah, I'm fit. I want to play, so the gaffer knows that, and as long as I try and keep performing as well as I can do, then hopefully I'll stay in the team.
Yeah, and Mitch Brundle's got a lot of credit, rightly so, for his performance, but Michael Lehekwe, it's the first time he started a game next to him at centre half, isn't it? He had been playing on the left while you were on the bench, so he moved to the right, and the manager said that was probably his best performance so far.
Yeah, he played well. He played very well. I think, like I said, they played into our hands. Michael's good in the air as well. He's athletic. He's strong. So, yeah, I mean, we looked okay Saturday because the way they played. I mean, if we can keep that partnership going and then have a bit of competition for when Troy's back, then hopefully it looks good for the rest of the season.
Yeah, really good result against Chesterfield at home last season, and I think it was a last-minute goal from Paul Benson, 1-0, because Cheltenham's record against Chesterfield hasn't been good, but that was a really good way to end it, wasn't it?
Yeah, we'd take that tomorrow all day, of course. Yeah, like I said, last season is gone now, but Chesterfield a different kettle of fish this season. So, you know, it's going to be a tough game. We're under no illusions of that. So hopefully we can prepare right, be right and focus, and put in the same shift as we did Saturday.
Yeah, I know you've still got a lot of work to do, but it's amazing to think you're only 3 points off 8th now. It's so tight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a strange. The top 7 seem to be a little bit cut away, but you know, there's still 15 games to go. So there's plenty of points to play for, and if anyone can get on a bit of a run, you never know. And especially that time of season, 10 games to go, teams start feeling the heat and the pressure starts building. So you never know what can happen. As long as you try and stay in the race, then football's a funny old game, as they say. So you never know what can happen.
Yeah, brilliant. Cheers, Steve.
Cheers, John.